919. This here's Dead Red calling the November Cowboys. You reading me out there, caballeros? You all recovered from that big old Colorado welcome the Dorseys gave ya?
What are you doing on the Ranger, Quincy?
Maybe I'm a ranger.
Oh, so you're just making fun of our casualties, huh?
Switch over to 27.065 megahertz. All will be revealed.
We don't have time for games. Spit it out.
Howdy, Rangers. Sorry about the clowning. Have to keep a low profile these days. This is your old pal Angie, otherwise known as Ranger Colonel Angela Death.
Ah, the character that everybody deletes when they start Wasteland 1. At least before the Wasteland 2 and 3 came out. Made Angela Death and Vargas and all that an actual character.
Huh. Forgotten already. Damn. Well, I served under General Vargas back when we were fighting that creep, Matthias the Messiah. Got sent out here to Colorado to reconnoiter a while back, and well, things took an unexpected turn.
Where are you?
Heaven, darling. The Archangel Gabriel's just bringing me another pina colada.
Ranger Command has been wondering what happened to you.
I'll bet. We came out here for the same reason as you, because Command was hoping they could make an alliance with the Patriarch and get some, foreign aid. Trouble was, the more we snooped around, the more we realized that good old Pappy Buchanan was a bloody-handed dictator that the Rangers shouldn't have nothing to do with. Unfortunately, Command didn't want to hear it. Told us they were going to make the deal anyway. Too desperate to be particular. We took a vote, the squad and me, and decided that just wasn't the Ranger way. Instead, we made a pact to take Buchanan down and help Colorado become the home of freedom that Arizona could have been if the Rangers hadn't lost the Citadel to Matthias.
You expect us to take your word for this?
Not at all. I admit we want you on our side, but you've got to see for yourself that Buchanan's a conniving shitbag. That's why I was calling. There's a man you should talk to. He's locked up in an old bunker in Broadmoor Heights and guarded by mercs, so you may have to do a little shooting to get to him. But when you do, ask him about his dealings with the Patriarch. It'll open your eyes.
Wait. So you want me to go and murder a bunch of people? Security guards, essentially, working for Colorado Springs. Why don't you just tell me what this supposed secret is? Sounds like you're sending us into a trap.
I'm not sending you anywhere. I'm just saying, if you want to see the other side of the story, you might look this Cordite fella up. His name is Ironclad Cordite, a warlord of the Eastern Plains, and one goddamn tough son of a bitch. As to how you find him, I'm a little shaky on the details, but I'm told there's a hidden hatch on some monument at Buchanan Park in Broadmoor Heights. And listen, when you do find him, bust him out of there and do what you can to keep him alive. He could help you with Liberty later. Also, if you need more firepower, he's got a shotgun for a left arm.
Doesn't sound like the Patriarch would approve of any of this.
I don't reckon he would, no. But then he wouldn't approve of you talking to me either.
We're going to have to report this.
Do what you gotta do. But you'll just make life miserable for the both of us. Command will send you after us, and so will the Patriarch. And that would just end up with you dying. And that would make me sad.
If you're so strong, why didn't you help everybody? Why didn't you save Major Prasad and all those other 50 other Rangers?
Please, just talk to Cordite before you make a decision. That's all I'm asking. Please. Dead Red, over and out.
Somebody has written in big letters on this crate. Warning, booby trap, do not touch. Disarm the trap. You successfully disarm the trap and look inside. You shouldn't have bothered. This stuff is boring. Not dancing anymore?
I want to be a ballerina too!
He sounds so happy.
Cabrones, you dare set foot in El Big Top? The shrine to the great joke? The blood of El Payaso Rojo stains this sacred ground.
Oh, Payaso Rojo. What? Who's that?
When our people came to Arriba, the Red Clown was waiting. He went among the weak and the suffering and offered them the wisdom of the apocalypse. Those with the courage to listen were taught the great joke and became his payasos.
Your red clown sounds like a real asshole, and his great joke will be forgotten when we wipe you all out.
You think that's funny? Well, we'll see who has the last laugh. Payasos! Kill the unbelievers!
Demoralize them, that's about it.
You don't look so tough.
Resistant damage armor. Maybe I can't. Blow up the armor. Alright, whatever. Ow! That was a significant amount of damage. One. Test it further, so this is much better.
Spotted.
Oops, no damage.
You scared, fool? It's showtime! Ow!
Goodbye, Logan. Yeah, these guys are all twisted and messed up. Whoops. Did she have a full... I think she did. I think she had points when I made her... Alright.
Nothing like a little side action.
Medic!
Dance, baby, dance! Dance, pendejo, dance!
Is how it's done.
Alright, get a payaso turret and a ice cream truck horn from that. What about from the leader? A sheet music. A sheet music with lyrics for Vesti Li Guaba from Pagliacci. Underline are the words, "Bah, are you even a man? You're a clown." Nice. guess we're done here. So the only thing I get out of, well, I mean, I did disable to make this and that door with more XP. I have to dig this up. I guess so. I must have dug it up, assuming I wouldn't come back with a brass striker. Killed your boss. How do you feel about that?
I want to be a ballerina too!
Hey, gun fans! Dr. Frankenshooter here with another episode of Monster Gun Mods. I know it's been a while since I did an update on the napalm cannon build. Those burns I got last episode took a long time to heal, bro. But while I was waiting for the skin grafts to set, I got an idea for an even more radical build. You heard of nail guns, right? Well, I'm gonna build a nail minigun. That's right. Stay tuned.
Okay. Hey, I see something on the mini-map. I can't rotate the camera or anything, and I don't see a hand icon appear when I'm hovering over this region, so I'm guessing it's not real. We're gonna head towards the Gett family homestead and help out the guy to get him as a mechanic.
You made it! Thanks for helping out the old Gett family. Homestead is right up the road. Any luck, Rangers? Can't thank you enough for looking out for my family.
Yeah. Something made a snack out of that guy. Huh. Tracks in the snow.
Well, apparently they discovered me before my shot went off.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Right, guys?
Yeah, come on.
Poisoned.
Spotted.
Too wounded to fight. Catch me. Back to the hunt. All in a day's work.
Judging by the way this body is dressed, this appears to be a bandit from the plains. He must have been one of the kidnappers. This corpse is in better state than most around it. It does not have quite as many hunks of flesh missing. Unlike the others, the fingers on the left hand of this body are fully intact. Try not to get caught this time.
Got him cold.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Right, guys?
Sheesh. I don't even know if that was a critical hit or just a normal hit. I deliberately put Logan up front so that he could take all the poison damage, so I only have to use one antidote instead of spreading that antidote across the party. I know I'm getting hurt because they're spiny, but I want my precision strike enabled.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Right, guys?
No, that won't do. Alright, I guess we'll just have Baba Yaga do it.
Now that is how
I was
it's
trying to see
done.
if anybody else needed the precision strike build up. This young girl is covered in dirt and blood, sitting beside a partially eaten body. She is loudly munching on what appears to be a human liver. As you approach, she turns to look at you, giving you the 1,000-yard stare of a crazed mind.
Think we got a live one here.
Who are you? You're not my family. You go away now. I'm sorting through dreams for my brother. Unless you have some more candies?
Are you eating people?
Purple? No. No, I'm a good girl. These aren't people. They're bad men. My brother said the bad men, not people. Do you want some of these? They're my very last ones. The gummies say it's okay to chew on them. It's respectful. And they taste so sweet.
Nita offers a few well-gnawed fingers. Sure, we'd love to try some.
Okie dokie.
With a sickly grin, she hands you a couple of fingers. Pretend to eat the fingers. Thank you, Nita. You put the fingers to your mouth, then surreptitiously drop them to the ground and kick them away. They tumble through the floorboards and away, as Nita claps and giggles happily. What the hell happened here?
Bad men came from the flatlands. Mummy and Daddy left. Then the doggies came for the candy and Mommy and Daddy, and the bad men are gone, but there's lots of candy.
This poor girl. Oh, man.
Can you come with us?
No. Mommy said never trust a stranger. Daddy said never take candy from a stranger, but that isn't fair. I want candy. If you bring me some candies, then I will be your friend. There were some candies in the other house, but they're scary doggies. I know. You go get the candies, and I'll stay here.
You're coming with us now.
Don't shout at me! I'll come! You won't melt like Mommy and Daddy, right? I didn't like it. Except for the jump ropes they made me. That was okay. I like those. Can I bring them?
She points to a tangle of rotting intestines, the gray-black flesh stinking of bile. Don't even think about it.
Okay. I don't know why you're so mean to me, but okay. Just don't hurt me.
This must be Randy Gett's younger brother. The facial resemblance is strong. The exit wound on his chest appears several days old, but the bite marks on his arms seem fresh. If you try to sneak through this without killing the hellhounds, or whatever those things are called, you'll get caught right here when the dialogue happens.
Nita? Nita, is that you?
It's her, but maybe not all of her.
I don't know how to thank you, Rangers. My little sister, safe and sound and all in one piece, but... Wait. What about everyone else?
Gotta assume she ate them.
What? Oh, I see. Nita... Oh, honey girl, Nita. I'm so sorry. I should have come for you sooner. Thank you, Rangers. I'll deal with this. It's a family matter after all. And Nita, she deserves to be with her family. We'll speak again soon at your base. I promise.
Randy?
Can't believe you brought Nita back to me, Rangers. Hey, say thanks, Nita.
My brother's dreams are sorted. Got any candy?
I'm sure she meant thanks. See you at base, Rangers.
Are you listening? I have been condemned to live.
Okay. I feel like we're really zoomed in too. Trying to look for random events. You seem to spawn in certain locations like that. Would normally be a random event, but it's just a barricade this time around.
For verily I say unto you, the gods have turned their faces from this fallen world, and only the works of the righteous will bring them back again. For the smell of blood is sweet, and the screams of the dying are like sweet music to the divine. By our gifts shall we be judged, brothers and sisters. So says the prophet. And so, let us gather the fruits of the flesh, and with our labor create a heavenly chorus that no god can deny. Only then will we be worthy of sun and rain, of green fields, and a bountiful harvest. Cast forth your lines, brothers and sisters. Amen.
So this is Mama Cutter right there, but we'll talk to her in a second. Just want to point out that Carmen and the other refugees from
Seriously.
the bazaar are right here.
Want to live with a bunch of uptight muckies?
Thanks again for helping us, Rangers. You've done a lot of good for people in need.
The marshals don't give us trouble when you're around.
All the classics.
Now, if you don't arrest her, you get her boys as the mechanics. But you can't get a political advisor, I believe. And if you do arrest her and you give her to the marshals, that you have to kill off the Cotters. And then you're stuck with the Arapaho mechanics as well as the political advisor, Reyes. If you do arrest her, you don't have to kill the Cotters, and you get Reyes and the mechanics also. Grizzled and gnarled as an old oak tree, the round little woman scowls at you from under her scarf, eyes invisible in a face that has more wrinkles than skin.
The hell do you want from Mama Carter?
We met some refugees at the bazaar. They said you hired some smugglers to sneak them into Colorado Spring. She scrapes at a yellow tooth with a dirt-encrusted nail.
Maybe so. Where are those refugees now?
Well, they're next to the Little Vegas, but no thanks to you. Smugglers stole their money and locked them in a cell.
Shit. I knew I shouldn't have trusted those assholes, but they were the only ones who'd deal with me. Guess I know why they're so flexible on their price.
You're not really much better than a slaver.
Nah, I owe you for keeping those refugees safe. Ain't nobody else around here who's willing to lift a finger for them. So, what's it gonna be, hmm? You know I was breaking the city's law, conspiring with smugglers and all that. You gonna haul me in?
She'll be safe in the Ranger lockup. Reyes would want her in jail. He's a powerful man to have as a friend. And the Rangers could use some powerful friends.
Well, am I under arrest?
Man, you got a lot of sass. Not this time, but no more smuggling, please. Mama Carter and her sons glance at one another, smiling and shaking their heads at us.
You don't know Mama so well. She ain't gonna stop helping those folks no matter what anyone says.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I thought I'd give you that option to say no, So in that case, we're just gonna have to take you into custody.
Oh, no, you ain't. You'll have to go through us first.
Mama's sons clench their fists and reach for weapons.
Stand down, Bobby. These are the same folks who shot up the doorseas in the Garden of the Gods. They must have killed Stenerud and his smugglers, too. We don't stand a chance against them. This ain't worth the lives of my boys. I'll go quietly.
The old woman holds up her wrists. Radio Ranger HQ.
Copy, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. What's your status?
We've placed Mama Cotter under arrest. Send a squad to pick her up.
Old Mama Cotter? A criminal? Who would have thought? Dispatching a squad, over and out.
You ain't worth the spit from a smoker. Get out of here!
How could you arrest our mama? What's she ever done but help folks out?
If I didn't go and rescue those refugees, they probably would have died. Or at the very least, they were robbed of everything.
I can't believe you take our mama away. I thought you Rangers were better than that.
I'm keeping her from hurting other people. You gotta remember, those people were screaming for help when we approached.
Maybe I'll join the Little Vegas closed until further notice.
Wow, look at all this. We all feel safer with you Rangers around.
I heard Mr. Howe found himself a pretty blonde thing.
Really? And what did his wife say to that?
I heard you were speaking to some people at the refugee camp. Do you have any news?
The smugglers were working with a woman named Mama Cotter. We arrested her.
Thank you. I'm glad this ended bloodlessly. You handled an impossible situation well, Rangers. At least this will give the city some breathing room. Our resources are stretched, but I think we can feed the people who are already here. For now.
Glad we could help.
As am I. Now for your reward. The money is here, and you may expect the mechanics I promised you to be waiting for you when you return to your headquarters. Also, one other thing. If you'll have me, I'd be happy to serve the Rangers as a political advisor. Honored, even. You're quite a remarkable outfit, and I'd like to help you out.
Thanks, we could definitely use a political advisor. Welcome aboard, Mr. Reyes.
Excellent. Let me get some things together, then I'll head for your HQ. Looking forward to what we can accomplish together, Rangers. I have a few things to wrap up here. Then I'll be on my way to Ranger HQ.
I like collecting people. We're here to go report on Angela Death. I don't really put too much stock in her. I understand that she's been around since Wasteland 1. But as I mentioned earlier, if you played Wasteland 1, and originally when it was released, you pretty much deleted her and as well as the other 3 characters in order to create your own characters.
Welcome,
It wasn't
Rangers.
anything against her, you just didn't want pre-generated characters. It's not like she holds a special place in my heart or anything.
Holy shit! So fancy!
Any news of my children yet, Rangers?
Nothing yet.
Then what are you here for?
We have some other things to report.
Tell me.
A ranger named Angela Death has gone rogue and is opposing you against the orders of Ranger HQ.
So I've heard. A red-headed soldier, training rebels. Not my first priority, but thanks for the information.
You won't go after her?
Not until she tries something. And I don't want you going after her either. Stay focused on the task at hand. If she contacts you, well, learn what you can about her plans, but don't move on her until I say. Got it? On the other hand, if she's foolish enough to confront you, do what you have to do. She's a ranger, so it's ranger business, not mine.
See, all of that seems very reasonable.
Before you go, thank you for saving that Arapaho caravan. The power armor they were carrying will help keep my marshals safe, which will keep the citizens of Colorado safe. Now get going, and come back with results.
this is Ranger HQ. A couple vehicles rolled up and set up right outside our base. Real shady characters. Their leader is a woman named La Perla, who claims to have business with the Rangers, but won't specify what it is to us. Ring any bells?
We'll check it out.
Copy that, November. We'll have them hold outside until you return. Over and out.
See, all of that was very reasonable. He didn't want to take action against Angela Death. He said that if something does happen, that it's up to my discretion to deal with. Whereas Angela Death's like, oh, you know, go shoot up the town, and if you snitch on me, well, I just would have to hate to kill you. But yeah, I think Colonel Death has forgotten that Rangers do not exist to serve Colonel Death. Rangers exist to serve the people.
Hello? Red Hats? Is this thing on? This is Charlie Nose.
We read you, Charlie.
Glad I got a hold of you, Red Hat friends. Your old friend Charlie is at it again. I found a way to increase our fortunes. How does that sound? Over!
Tell us more, but please, more quietly.
Oh, sorry. Listen closely. Charlie knows you visited the bazaar, and you know how important it is to trade in Colorado. And more importantly, how wealthy it is. Problem is, the monster army holding it is weak. Without your help, they'd already be gone. But sooner or later, someone is gonna wipe them out. So why not make it a cartel stronghold? With your help, it'll be easy, and you'll be well compensated for your contribution.
Okay, so first off, we're right outside the police checkpoint. Second, we are police officers. I mean, lawkeepers, or we're deputized by the patriarch, or whatever you want to consider it. So why would you even want to work with us after what happened in Little Vegas?
Well, since Mr. Brygo's gone, Charlie has found himself bereft of gainful employment. But when opportunity comes knocking, who does Charlie know who's efficient and can handle themselves in a fight? You help me with this, and there'll be no hard feelings about the nightclub business, Red Hats. It's simple economics.
Why would we trust you?
Why wouldn't you? I dealt straight with you so far, right? Didn't I tell you the truth about McTavish? Don't I always tell you the truth? Come on, Red Hats, it's me, your old buddy Charlie.
What does well compensated mean?
Don't worry, your old buddy Charlie won't sell you short. We just need a little assistance, and you'll be paid handsomely.
Not going to happen.
Really now, Red Hats? What's the point of saying no to such a lucrative proposition? Here's what I'll do. I'll give you some time to think about it. When you inevitably come to the conclusion that the answer should have been yes, you can find us in a hideout near the old parking lot, outside the bazaar. We'll be waiting.
Yeah. I don't even know what possesses Charlie to think asking essentially cops to kill an entire city for them. I mean, come on.
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh? Come on.
November, this is Ranger HQ. I have good news. There's some new gear here next time you stop by. It's a big improvement over the basic stuff we had before. One last thing. The Patriarch commissioned a sculptor to make a statue of Vargas outside our HQ. He's nearly done, but he'd like to know who we want to dedicate this statue to.
We want to thank the Patriarch for his largesse.
Good call, November. Appealing to his ego should ensure Arizona receives the help it desperately needs. I'll pass it along. Over and out.
Got some business for you, if you have the cojones.
A woman stands like a queen among a gang of hard men. She gives you a sleepy, dangerous smile.
Peace, strangers. We all know both sides are armed and lethal, so why don't we just skip the posturing and get to business, huh? A girl I own ran away recently, and it's proving harder than expected to track her down. She seems to sense us, when we get too close. You, on the other hand, should never suspect. Hell with your reputation for rescuing little lost lambs. She might even seek you out. So, what you say, Want to find her for us?
You're despicable. We want nothing to do with this.
Now. You haven't heard the deal yet. You might change your mind. You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're curious what's inside them. Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name of good faith, I'll give you one now. 900-909-3500. Test if you like. I'll wait. You'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb.
How do you know about these sealed rooms?
Used to stay here all the time before we moved east. Had plenty of time to explore all its nooks and crannies. Hey, don't worry. No hard feelings about you taking it over. We like our new home on the plains. Those warlords have a lot of money to spend.
I have a lot of money to spend. I should be able to have the option to just pay you off and say like, hey, I want to buy the slave. What is the girl's name?
Nellie. No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename her. What's important is her description. Early 20s, blonde, shapely, skin like a princess. You'll know her when you see her, I promise you. She'll make your little hearts go Peter-pat.
No deal. We don't do business with slavers.
And I thought you were more enlightened than that. Oh well. Guess someone else will be finding our lamb for us.
I mean, she was nice enough to approach and give you a gift, and you should be honorable enough to let her leave in peace. Let's go and warn Hallie about this. Because when someone approaches you under the spirit of negotiation, that's a time to set aside your impulses of violence.
Oh, real funny cartoon in there. Oh, you again. What do you want?
Blonde, beautiful, unblemished. There's no mistaking it. This could be the runaway slave La Perla's been hunting. You're Hallie, aren't you?
How do you know my name?
The smiling lady asked us to catch you, but we don't help slavers, so we're warning you instead. Keep your head down. Stay safe.
You talked to her. Oh God, you could have sold me out, but you didn't. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll leave as soon as I can. Thank you. Thanks, Rangers. You saved me from hell. I'm hopeful for the first time in a long time.
If I'd given up Hallie, that it wouldn't really change the outcome of the game, but I would get more loot. However, we're going to be honorable rangers.